Estamos con Cassie Scerbo, protagonista de Sharknado, bueno, ya la quinta parte. Cassie, is the fifth film. How do you feel and how do you think the people like Sharknado as they like?
Well, from what I'm hearing, I believe that people are loving Sharknado 5. A lot of people are telling me it's their favorite. And we did trend #1 for quite a while during the US premieres. So that's always a good thing. And you know, these movies are silly and they're fun and they're great and there's something for everybody. You can watch them with your families, you can watch them with your friends. So I just feel like it's always a great summer event. You know, I really look at it as the Superbowl of sci-fi. And to answer your question about how I feel about that, you know, I just think it puts me in an epic position. I get to be a part of a phenomenon, a cult classic. I feel very grateful, and I'm having a blast in Spain and Portugal. So that's been an incredible bonus to the whole Sharknado 5 experience.
Well, the last week you passed the Games of Thrones on Twitter because the people love and want to be Sharknado. How do you feel about that? Because Game of Thrones is such a phenomenon, very big.
Yeah, it was the battle of Sharknado and Game of Thrones, which I'm sorry, it just sounds so silly because Game of Thrones, I'm such a fan. But, you know, they're just so different, so it sounds silly to me. But at the end of the day, you know, people, they enjoy and they love these movies and they only happen once a year, you know, it's not a show. So, you know, the fans really gear up and they throw these viewing parties and put on costumes, and it's a yearly event. So I think that there was probably more of a build-up due to that, since there's not multiple episodes. Both are incredible, but yeah, the fact that we trended #1, even above Game of Thrones, is just unbelievable, and we owe everything to the fans. It's incredible, the fan base that we have, and especially now that we've gone global, so many countries were under attack in Sharknado 5, so a lot of people had scenes to relate to and landmarks to relate to, which made it even more fun.
Leave the USA and know the countries and know the world. There is any place that you would like to record and you haven't?
In the world to shoot?
Yeah.
Anywhere warm. We always shoot these movies in the coldest of places. Even when we shot in Orlando, Florida, which is Florida, it's a warm state in the US, it was probably one of their coldest weeks ever. You know, I packed a ton of bikinis and had to go to the store and buy coats. So I keep saying, anywhere warm, give us Hawaii, give us Bora Bora, give us something tropical, the Bahamas. Because, yeah, we're always shooting these movies in pretty harsh conditions when it comes to the weather.
Well, you can come to Spain when you want.
Or Spain, I know. Well, Sharknado 5 technically did bring me here. I got to do this wonderful press tour here, and everyone has been so kind, and your country and Portugal as well are so beautiful, so it's been a blast.
Well, we see Nova as a warrior, right. Is the leader of the sisterhood, and how do you feel about do you like that the women are the real ones that defends the world? Because we saw I am selling as the compass. You are more strong than him.
Well, thank you. Sorry, Finn. No, Finn and Nova, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Finn and Nova make a great team, of course, but for me personally, yes, I think it was, it's so incredible to play the character of Nova Clark. She is strong, she is determined, she's fierce, she is focused, driven. She represents female empowerment, which is very important to me. And she also has a lot of heart, a lot of soul, she brings a lot of emotion to these movies. And she's relatable and she's, I hope, lovable. And I think that's the most important thing when playing a strong character, is never forgetting to incorporate that heart. That's what drives people to be fierce and to be strong and to, I guess, be able to go into combat the way that Nova does, is that she's passionate about what she's doing. She wants to save the world. And that was even one of her lines in the movie. You know, she was arguing with Finn, and the argument was about, it's always about your family. I want to save the world. And for me, that was a very powerful line. And I'm very grateful to the writers that they came up with this epic evolution of Nova Clark and the fact that she is now leading a worldwide army.
Well, she hates the sharks at the first point. Well, another question is the end of that film lets the door open to another films. Is going to be Nova in there?
I hope so. I haven't been told yet if there's going to be a number 6. We usually find out a few weeks to a few months, depending after the movies air. We actually don't know before time. It's always based on viewings and ratings. But there is, I definitely think, a place for Nova in number 6 for sure. And no spoilers, but I do feel it would be, if there's going to be a 6th, the topic or the subject matter will deal with a lot of time travel. And I think that'd be so much fun for Nova.
Where the Sharknados will give you? Where are you going to go with the Sharknados?
Where am I going to go with the Sharknados in the next one? I hope somewhere warm, like I was saying, and tropical and beautiful, because that means Cassie Scerbo gets to go there too. No, but it'd be really fun to go back into the past a little bit, get to see, go back to the origins. And sadly, we lost John Hurd. There was an homage to him in this film. I believe it's dedicated to him. And I actually did another movie with him that's opening tonight in Florida, in Los Angeles, in a very big short film festival with only 7 other films out of 4,000. So it'd be cool to go back, to some of the original characters, and it would just be really sad that he wouldn't be a part of it. But yeah, it would be fun to go back and, act again with Jason Simmons and, be back in the bar and just kind of, get, we've of course grown and there's been so much evolution to the characters, but it'd be nice to go back and see what they were kind of like before all of this, destruction. And I don't know, maybe, it would be fun to go back into time and to go back to the origins.
Thanks, Cassie. We want to see you more and more, and nice to meet you. And well, the people have to see Sharknado.
Please, yes, watch. If you haven't yet, you're missing out. You're not in on the #1 hashtag trend. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.